Hey, welcome back to Flannel Farms. This is an unedited video. Why, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. About 6 weeks ago, I had heart surgery. So I have been at work from home. I'm a firefighter, paramedic by day, and that's kind of hard to do at home. So they were gracious enough to let me do some data entry. If you guys know anything about me, data entry makes me kind of crazy. So the thought of sitting down at the computer and editing was not something I was looking forward to. So we're gonna film this with noisy pigs and everything. Yep. That one right there. Yeah, he's getting processed tomorrow. But that's not what we're talking about. You see my green field back there? Our regenerative farming is working. Brown field, green field. So what we did back there was we cut the cows off from it, and we've only kept them over here, and the winter stuff is growing. So in another few weeks, they should be able to go there and have all of their feed needs met. There's so much going on the property that I wanted to get you guys up to speed on it, and I didn't think it was fair to you not to. It's been like 6 weeks since we put something out that wasn't a short. And our garden area is getting ready. You see this giant pile of mess? That, my friends, is going to be a live stream burn. The biggest bonfire we've ever done. It's got to dry first though. So it'll be a couple weeks out. But all that is from our new garden area, which is what I want to show you. This behind me is a mixture of manure. They haven't been fed today because one of them is getting tomorrow, so you don't want their bellies full of poop. So they're kind of mad. But all of that mulch and manure is going to get moved to our new area. As you guys remember, this was our crop garden last year. It probably will be again this year. But the kitchen area, well, we have some big news, really big news. We're looking at expanding our capabilities here on the farm. I'm not sure if I should tell you about it yet or not. But let's just say, back there was the old, what we called kitchen garden. There's gonna be something in there, but it's not gonna be kitchen-y. It's gonna be different. We're hoping to expand our financial capabilities on the property. That's something we're gonna talk about later. But I wanted to make sure that that giant pile of mess you saw behind you, I could get to the new kitchen garden area. And the reason we're taking this long, slow walk, so you guys get an idea of where it's at and where we need it to go, which is through the woods. So we have cleared a tractor-wide path through the woods that I have been hauling with that tractor and trailer and cleaning up all the woods that we knocked down. I know I could turn it into biochar or do the whole thing where you plant everything in a big pile of mush, but I really like fire. So that's what we do here. We make fire. Anyways, so to give you an idea where that leads, you can see out the tire marks, that leads to here. This is the new garden area, and it's really close to our house, which is that structure back there. We've also been underbrushing, not there, but there. You see how everything's kind of like beep, head height? And one of the reasons we're doing that, besides the fact that it's really beautiful, we want to hold conferences here and workshops. I've had some friends of mine and my brother go to some workshops and conferences. We've discovered that some of them have things that are lacking and they could do better at. So that's in process, long way in the future, but it's in process. But we're underbrushing for places to have chairs, conversations. It also gives us access to all these leaves that we're gonna mulch up and put back here in the kitchen garden. Now our last garden had kind of like wire netting, sticks, whatever. This one's gonna be a bit more of a permanent structure, a bit more aesthetically pleasing. So the trail from the tractor runs from there all the way through to the barn. And over here, we have taken what we've affectionately been calling Lucy's barn and turning it into the garden shed. So this is now going to be the garden shed. And at some point, this area back here is going to get cleared out for that future prospect we were talking about. Really, I don't know if I should tell you yet. It's so in the works. We haven't even, I don't know. We'll see. But it comes all the way back to the barn. So I can go from the barn through here, all the way around, all the way out to the front field without worrying about hitting my cars or the parking area. Lucy, Esther's here. She's getting big. She's getting real big. Lucy actually currently isn't working. Neither is the golf cart. Those are both out of commission back there again. All right. I've made an executive decision. We're going to talk about the future of Flannel Farms. We are looking. That just broke right here on. Now I have a bipod. We are looking at doing cut flowers here on the property. My middle child is very interested in flowers and in growing things, but not necessarily food. And we are always looking for a way to get our kids involved in what we have going on. And with the way prices of things are going, anything we can do to bring in some extra money is a good idea. So eventually, what we'd like to have is our food garden right here, flower garden right there. And they're going to be cut flowers. The idea being some will be you pick, some will be stuff we pick in a range, but it's all like really, really, really new. We've read like 4 books over the past week or so, looking into different ideas, talking to different people, but it's something we want to add to the property. We also are looking into doing potentially Christmas trees. Again, very long term in the future, but a you pick Christmas tree, flowers, flannel Feliz Navidad, those kind of things. But as you can see, we've been doing a lot of work and I haven't really shown you any of it, and I'm sorry for that. But like I said, the thought of sitting down at a computer for another 2 hours in editing was just kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies, so I didn't really want to do it. But we are doing well. We're recovering very well from heart surgery. I had a valve repaired about 7 weeks ago, and I am going back to work middle of this month to my full-time job, fully cleared for duty, ready to get back at it. As you can see, my therapy here has been tree work. I have been taking it slow, Mom and my cardiologist. Actually, my cardiologist is coming out tomorrow to help us dispatch and start the processing of one of our pigs. How cool is that? Community, man, it's growing. Times are getting kind of scary, guys. I know they are. Interest rates are getting ridiculous. Inflation is getting ridiculous. Keep calm. Make sure you have some food. Get out of debt. We're going to make it through this, but I think it's going to be 5 to 6 years before we're on the other side. So don't panic. Don't freak out. We can do this. Find your community. Find people that are willing to help. One of our friends, Bill Elrod, came over. We had a Reformation Day party here. We had like 75 people here, and several of you from the channel came out. It was really cool. But Bill has been bringing us plants and seeds and stuff, and I'm hoping sometime in the near future we're going to go to his place and help him expand his chicken coop. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. This depression era mindset that we need to have. Sorry, I just kicked my tripod. Bipod, one leg fell off. With this depression era mindset, it's not all about money. Find your community. Find people that will trade time with you. Trade time with them. We can do a lot of things without money. I know we need to heat and cool our homes. I know we need to buy food and shelter. But see if you can find people who and be one of those people that you can exchange stuff with. Homesteading after heart surgery. What a journey this has been. I appreciate you guys and your patience. Thank you for joining me today as I continue to grow as I grow, especially now that I have new bits inside me. I hope you're doing well. God bless you and keep you. We'll see you soon. Bye.